Excited to have a new co-host with me. Mike Yates with Atlantic Bay Mortgage is going to be joining us from now on the show in the new year, starting off fresh. And Mike, we're glad to have you. I know you've got some stuff prepared to talk about Atlantic Bay Mortgage, and Atlantic Bay has been one of our preferred lenders and approved lenders for a long time. You have an office in our office, and you've done an incredible job. And for the listeners that are out there, kind of their first foray into Atlantic Bay. Atlantic Bay, relatively new to the Tampa market, but a really large established mortgage company throughout the country.
Right. First, thanks for having me on the show, Andrew. Looking forward to doing this with you. As you said, Atlantic Bay is newer to the area. We've been in Tampa since December of 2014, so still a relatively new area for us. But overall, we're in 32 states that we do business
and a lot of folks in town for the game today may know who you guys are,
right.
Because in some of those other northern states where they're coming
Exactly.
down from, we've probably got a lot of listeners today that are in town for the college football championship
right.
Monday night, and they've probably heard of Atlantic Bay.
Exactly, and we do have a big presence in South Carolina, for instance. So, some of the
Clemson fans,
right.
the Clemson fans are definitely well aware of who you guys are.
Right, exactly. So we're licensed in 32 states. We have 800 plus employees. So we are, moving towards a national company, but this is a more recent.
Yeah, and you guys do it. The thing that's interesting is you guys run a national company, but with a local approach. You have local loan officers. It's not as if you're a large national online lender where everyone's in one hub place. Your loan officers are aligned with real estate teams and companies in all these different markets, and you guys' approach is rather unique that I've seen in that you have one of the best approaches in terms of working with real estate teams. So for example, some of the top producing real estate teams and agents in the country partner with you guys because you really know how to integrate and truly focus on working with the realtor to help serve the customer to the highest level.
Right, and we've always built our business around the purchase market as well, especially with fluctuating rates. Building your business off of refinances is always great for a mortgage lender. So always having that steady stream of purchase business is huge.
And I think the other thing, similar to a lot of companies, you guys offer all programs. So you're looking at conventional FHA, VA loans, USDA loans. So there's no program that you guys don't offer. Really competitive on fees and rates. But I think more than anything, the thing that our customers have appreciated about you guys is the service level, the responsiveness, the honesty. And really the commitment to, the customer that isn't necessarily found in a lot of mortgage companies.
Right, and one of the things I love about Atlantic Bay as well, we do everything in-house. We're a mortgage banker. We're not brokers, meaning we underwrite all of our loans. We fund them with our own money. I have one dedicated underwriter that underwrites all my files, one processor that works on all my files. So it makes us very efficient in that way. We close our loans outside of USDA on average in 28 days, which a lot of lenders can't say.
Yeah, which is awesome, and I think that's an anomaly in today's market where we're dealing with longer closing times. On the show a couple of weeks ago, or maybe it was last week, we talked about how closings in 2016 were 4 days longer than in 2015 because a lot of the regulations and changes, and there's companies that performed even worse than the 4 days. I mean, there's some of them that are 10 and 15 days longer for closings because they really didn't figure all the new regulations out. You guys obviously seem to have that under control with, still being able to close loans as quickly as you're closing them in under 30 days. And I know that our customers, and especially in a market like this, I cannot tell you how many times I have seen buyers lose out on the dream home of theirs because their lender's failure before them. They needed to close in 30 days. They didn't get it done. The seller had backup offers that were better, or it was a bidding war situation, and the people that lost out raised their offer while the other people were under contract. And when those people didn't get their closing date hit, the seller said, no, I'm not extending. I don't have to.
Right. You
should have picked a better lender. And I think that's something that comes into play a lot where you have lenders that don't get it done in time, and the buyer's at jeopardy, for that situation in that house. So